Hello Facebook, Dave Thompson here, and I thought I'd shoot this quick video for you because I'm literally just about to leave the book writer's house for the week. It's been an absolute magic week, and some amazing books were written, and we've just had so much fun. I just want to show you where we are. Oh my gosh, Stratty is turning it on today. It is so spectacular. Yeah, check it out. If anyone can see dolphins, just hit the like. It's pretty special. Hey Glenn, how you doing, man? We need to have a chat, Mr. Glenn. Looking forward to that. Yeah, truly spectacular today. Hey Matilda Lamb. And what I wanted to talk about is Parkinson's law, and why I love it so much. Cecily, hey Cecily, are you in LA? Oh, there we go. Did you see the splash out there? Somewhere out there. Oh, there we go again. Yeah, there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on out here on Stratty. It's about 26 degrees, which is about 5 less than Brisbane. Anyway, hey Vanessa Kennedy. I've got to keep this super short because I've got to get the ferry home very soon. I want to talk about Parkinson's law and why I love it so much for creative execution, okay? I've known about Parkinson's law for probably about 10 years, and I absolutely love it, okay? I love it because what it does is it creates a container for getting stuff done, yeah? When you set yourself a time limit, and I like to use the word time limit, I don't like to use the word deadline, because we don't want anyone dying when they get to the line, the finish line. We want them to be alive and happy. So, and this is a big principle that I've built my business on, that I've built the book retreat on, and it's how we creatively execute in a short period. So what is Parkinson's law? Well, it's the idea that the size of the task will swell or shrink according to the amount of time allocated for it. Yeah? Imagine getting given like a high school assignment that you've got the entire term to do. Well, it turns what could be something small into something massive. Turns into a what is it? The ant into a molehill or something like that. It turns it into something really big. But if you get given the deadline of, well, the time limit of, hey, it's got to be done by 3 p.m. Friday, then it forces execution. Hey Alton, hey Franca. It forces execution, and not in like I got to push to execute, because that's not always the best way either, but in a way that's like, it's like, all right, I know that I've got this in front of me and this is what I need to do. These are the steps to get there. So I've used this to, when I first ran my very first ultra marathon in 2012, I'd never run an ultra marathon before. I had 5 months leading up to the event. I'd never run more than 10K before in my life, and I was going to run 100K, okay? So I had 5 months. That was my container, yeah? On Book Retreat, the writers have 7 days. Taya Claire, how you doing? Hey Cecily, yeah, let's chat. Let's do that. So I'll keep it on the... Hey Vanessa, I'll keep it on the ocean for a bit because it's awesome while I talk about this. So the book writers have 7 days to complete their book, their manuscript. And hey Madonna, I love your work. You are awesome. 7 days to complete the work. What it does is it narrows the focus into only the most critical activities, the mission critical activities, because what happens is people perceive books as being this huge thing that's like, that's overwhelming. There's so many pieces, and yes, there are a lot of pieces, but what happens is that when you set yourself a time for creative execution, it narrows the focus on only the most important bits. Yeah? So I want you to think about maybe what you're doing, whether it's something in business, whether you're writing, making poems, doing anything, whatever it is, set yourself a time limit because it works. Yeah? It works. And then here's the bit that I love the best, is that when you hit the end of that time limit and you've completed it successfully, there's such a satisfaction in celebrating that and being like, oh yes, like there's so much self-trust that is built off the back of that. I remember the very first time we had Dane Thomas. Hey, Suze, how you doing? Yeah, I love you too. Can't wait to see you tonight. The very first time that Dane Thomas, he's written 3 books with us now, the very first time he came on retreat with us, remember Dane's got a background in hip-hop rap and like rap battling. The very first time he came on retreat, and one of the final activities of the week was to write a short verse or a poem or some type of rap that... and you only had like 20 minutes to write it. And I remember Dane was freaking out. And he'll be okay with me saying this because he knows it's true. And he was like, whoa, this is a real challenge. Anyway, he got down to it and he did it. And then his feedback to me was, wow, this has built so much trust in my ability to create that it is remarkable. And I was like, hallelujah, that's awesome. Because for someone like Dane, who is a creator at heart, for him to have an even greater level of self-trust to execute was remarkable. Yeah, that's a good thing for the world. So I love Parkinson's Law. I do it for almost everything. You know, often when I'm working in my business, I'll not do anything. If I'm having a bit of a quiet day, I'll leave all the important business. Hey, Leah Thomas, good to have you here. I'll leave all the important business for the day until the last 90 minutes before business closes, and then I'll just get in there and focus and get it done. Okay, so keep that in mind whenever you're going to creatively execute. You know, I'm even using Parkinson's Law right now because literally I have to get on the ferry to go home, and I just to check how much time I have before I have to get on the ferry. So I thought I'd do a Facebook Live in literally just a couple of minutes, and I got to get on the ferry. So I use it all the time. I love it. It gets a heap of stuff done. It's just the best. Yeah, there's so many people giving love to the video right now. Yeah, it's just super, super cool. All right, so I'll give you one final look at where we are. Beautiful day, 26. Thanks, Suze. Lots of love to you. Look forward to seeing you tonight. And yeah, guys, I'd love to know from you is leave a comment below and let me know how you've used Parkinson's Law, maybe in the past, or how you're using it now. You know, what time limits are you setting for yourself for creative execution? I'd love to know. I'd love to hear more about that. All right, guys, rock on. I got to cruise because I got to get the boat. So I will see you on the other side. Peace out, everyone.